So if you're able to, having not got that answer and realizing, right, the next step is that we need to work out how we are now going to separate in the best possible way, more for anyone than the children. What was it like emotionally and also logistically trying to go through that period?
I would say, especially right at the beginning, I was just really terrified. I was really frightened, and I was really frightened for the children and the effect that it would have on them. And I had no experience of divorce or how this could work. And I just felt like, oh, I've completely failed you. And all the things that I had, I am not giving you them. And it took me ages, and also speaking to a really good friend of mine whose parents were divorced when she was a child, but very managed it very, very well, so that she still saw both of them. And she said to me, and another friend has since said the same thing, my parents being divorced was absolutely not the defining event of my childhood. It just was what my life was like. It just was, I went to this house one day and I went to this house that day, and I knew they both loved me, and we still did things together. I never felt I didn't have two parents, and I never felt like I'd been rejected by either of them. And so when I started to think, okay, there is a way to do this, then kind of all my energy went into, okay, that's what I want my children to feel like. I do not want my children to feel like this is the worst thing that ever happened to them, and this defines their whole childhood. So I then read so many things and spoke. By then, I was speaking to a therapist again about how to tell the children and how to explain it to them. And basically, the kind of key thing is that you read all these things like children of divorced parents are much more unhappy and have more problems, and that as a blanket statement is really unhelpful, because if you delve into it, it's children whose parents are separated and they don't see one of the parents, or the parents have a horrendous relationship and fight and say rude things about the other parent, and the children are constantly hearing your mother this or your father that, and don't know, like, are pulled in two directions. If you can manage not to do that, and if you can have regular contact with both your parents, then there's no difference in the kind of outcome. Your child is as happy as a child that's grown up with two parents living in the same house. So that then became kind of my aim.